Hi guys, how you doing? I'm doing all right. I've been called. I've been called to give y'all a reading and talk to you and let's. I got some new cards actually, and I wanted to do a reading. So, without further ado, I said my prayers. I grabbed a few things before we get started. Maybe this is significant. Feathers. Feathers are memories. Whenever you're out and about and you're walking around and you find a feather, you usually won't forget what you did that day. And feathers are from the angels. You've got angels around you when you find a feather. Your spirit guides are with you. I collect these. I collect all feathers. The day I found this one, I found 6 other ones with it. It was from the little egrets. Had dropped them because I took my mom to a nature walk, which another thing that will help, grounding in nature. If you ground in nature, right, go outside. When you start feeling weird and unstable and like depressed, one thing that you can do is you can go outside, take your shoes and socks off, put your feet in the sand, the dirt, the grass, something, and get rid of that negativity and ground. And then go find you a tree and give that tree a hug, because trees give off magnificent energy. Magnificent energy. Okay, I don't know why I started that way, but I just needed to say it. So I got new cards. So this is going to be an all new energy feeling. It's going to be different. I don't know what any of these cards say. I've not even looked at them. I just got them yesterday. So our first one is life messages. Let's see what the energy of these are. This is going to be a nice feeling. I have a feeling it's going to be a nice. I feel goodness, considering I just went through some darkness, right? Some true colors have been shown to me lately. Oh shit. Oh, damn, that one fell. That one's significant. It says hope. It says, as I journey through life, I hold on to my faith in God. Divine love guides and protects me in every situation. No matter the challenges, I trust my true nature. Today, I welcome life with the belief that light always returns and endless possibilities await. Hope for a better future. That butterfly is who I'm becoming. I'm in my cocoon stage. I can see the light. I know the light's there. Not very big. And inside this cocoon, my left leg has a ball and chain around it. And in my cocoon, there's a key. And I'm trying to find that key. And once I find that key, that is who I am. Some of you might be in the caterpillar stage, infancy, just walking along. Then as we walk along life, we get into the point where we're done with it. and something clicks and something changes us. And we cocoon. We hibernate. We don't want no one to see us. We want everybody to stay away from us. It's when you're healing, your true healing. And then after that, you bust out a beautiful butterfly. There's power in letting go. Some of us already are the butterfly, spreading happiness and joy to everyone, you know? So here's to all the caterpillars trying to find their way. Then to us cocooners, heal. To the butterflies, flow. Next one. Consciousness. It says, I am fully aware of the thoughts and feelings I create. My outer world is a reflection of my inner conscience. By focusing on my most constructive thoughts, I allow them to grow and shape the experiences I desire. Through mindful creation, I become an expression of divine light. And as you can see, the birds, your spirit guides are all around you. Our mind can make us, or our mind can break us. A positive mindset brings positive results. You can play the victim, or you can change your world. And that choice, my friend, is yours. You decide what you want to do. Oh, this is beautiful. Unity. I bring my focus to the present moment and connect with my inner light. In this union, I find peace in my heart and I feel my own divinity shine. This connection gives me a solid foundation to live each day with wisdom and stability. You bring your mind and your soul together, and it's absolutely beautiful to be one. Oh, all right, I'll take the bottom card. It was very beautiful. Oh, wow, just what I talked about. A creative power. My creative power. I recognize the power of my thoughts to shape my world. I choose to use them to create a universe of joy and harmony. Today, I maintain a positive attitude. Like I said, a positive mindset brings positive results. Knowing I have the power to create love and peace. And you absolutely do. Like I said, the choice is yours. You can choose. I choose love and light. I'm done with negativity and I'm done with bullshit. And all I want is love and light in my life. And I will get it. I deserve it. I have suffered enough. It's time for Mindy to shine. Shine bright like a diamond, and it's my time. And everything is on divine timing. I know my time's coming. So, the next new cards I got is called The Threads of Karma. Oh boy. This one's going to be an eye-opener, I'm sure. And like I said, I've never seen these cards. So, they're talking to us, aren't they? They're giving us some... Oh, that one flipped. Sit with the womb. Oh boy, that's going to start talking about self-love. I feel it. Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Some healing begins when you're willing to stay with the hurts, when you're willing to do the shadow work. You sit with your shadows and your demons. I did, and I have been. So there's somebody out there who's, like me, who's had a rough childhood, and then have dealt with narcissists all your life. Narcissistic abuse is not okay. So when I sit with my shadows and my demons and sit there and face them head on, I also seen where my accountability lies. When I sat with them shadows, when I sat with them demons, I then seen where I was going wrong. I seen where my choices were the wrong choice. It hurt. I cried. My soul has cried. And when your soul cries, there's nothing like a cry like a soul cry. And it hurts. But it also leads to healing. And that is when the healing begins. Is when you can sit with your shadows. And then you make them shadows part of your spirit team. Everything is dual. We live in a dualistic, is that the right word? World. Light and dark. Your shadows and demons are your shadows and demons. Have them work with you, not against you. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. God, I felt that one really deep in the soul. Because that's where I'm at too. I'm in that space where I'm still healing parts of me that need to be healed. Accepting parts of me that makes Mindy. I have skeletons, you have skeletons, we all have them. Some are worse than others. That doesn't mean that none of us haven't faced darkness. We've all faced the dark. Shadow, there's something about Shadow. Hello, Shadow. My cat, Shadow. Maybe that's telling you do need to sit with your demons and your shadows and work with them. Because when you do, you'll shatter the false story. What you keep telling yourself might not be the truth. Break the illusion and meet your soul without the mask. People's masks are falling off all the time, and if you're wearing one, it will fall off. Because you got to remember, what starts in the dark will come to the light. Everything we do. He sees all. He knows all. He knows our heart. He knows who we are here. You can't hide from the master. You can't. You can't hide from yourself either. Because all the good and all the bad and all the karma and everything that you have done is written down in the good book. And everything, good and bad, will come back to you 3, 7, or 10-fold. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You can't run. Here's confirmation. And you've seen me shuffle the cards. Embrace both light and dark. Yin and yang. I just talked about this. True balance comes from embracing your light and your shadow. Both are necessary for growth. Both of them are necessary. Absolutely. And once you can bring your light and your dark together, you become one. That's why it's so important to do that shadow work. Embrace your dark side. We all have... Oh, shit. Wait. We all have a dark side. Alright, I'm just going to take this top card. Choose with love. Love will always win over hate any day of the week. Love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear, and your life will transform. And that's kind of fun, weird that one came out, because y'all, I always talk about my ring that says I am enough. I now have a ring that says faith over fear. And it is true. Faith over fear any day of the week. Your faith is what carries you through the good times, through the bad. And I don't know, okay, so now we're going to do these. I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they were called, but they came in a clear package. That is rude, right? They're pretty. Oh. Here you go. They're called Shadow Love. Ooh. This is all definitely meant to be thing, right? All working in tandem with each other. First one says, rabbit hole. Ooh. I've been going through down a lot of these here lately. And this is where, for me, I'm at a spiritual crossroads. Crazy drama makes for wild adventures, but not peace. How far are you willing to go? Ooh. Damn. Damn. That hit my soul. How far of a rabbit hole are you willing to go down? For me, depends on the hole. And depends on what rabbit I'm following. For me, I'm going down a spiritual rabbit hole. I grew up very religious. I started off at an Apostolic United Pentecostal church. From there, I went all the way down to a Southern Baptist, like the step up before the snake handlers churches, right? Where the apostolic runs around, speaks in tongues, and Southern Baptist, it's like you're to sit, be seen, not heard, kind of shit. And then I've went through a couple non-denominationals along my way, and the last church I tried to go to become a cult church. So it was too cultish for me. So I will continue to talk to God the way I talk to Him and sit under my damn oak tree, or in my room, or wherever. But churches, I can't do it. I've tried. And then the one before that got a little bit too... yeah, that one got to be a little bit too culty too. And both of those churches were in Sarasota. That's what... because I live in Bradenton and I traveled to Sarasota to those churches, and at first they were great. Very welcoming, open, until the first one, the preacher flipped a switch. And then the second one, I felt like I was being pulled into a cult. And I did not like that feeling at all. And that church started out in California. And it's got churches all over the United States. So, yeah, it's a big church. And, yeah. And, of course, my landlord, I went there because of my landlord, too. And my landlord showed his true colors of what Christians aren't. Assholes. He's a Christian man, but... anyway. That's my rabbit hole. That's where my spirituality and I are at a crossroads. How about I say it like that? Distant. So far away, physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion again. Somebody's love is out there looking for them. I can't do a long distance relationship, and I already know that. I can honestly say that. It would be hard. I'm the type of person that needs my partner near me, not away from me. I like to talk. I'm an intellectual. I like intellectual conversation, stimulation. And when I have a partner that's in another state or another wherever, it's hard for me. It's very hard for me. And I can't lie. And that is something that I'm understanding about myself. It's the truth. But maybe if there's somebody out there who your partner moved away and they're wanting to rekindle again. Reaching. There's something significant about a ring. You are trying to connect, but love eludes you. Stepping out of your comfort zone will help. And that's what I'm learning to do. Step outside my comfort zone. You know, sometimes when you take that leap of faith, it's when magic can truly begin. I know a lot of us are scared to take that leap. And so there's some things I am, and I'm learning that I can't be afraid. You can't be afraid all your life. You need to just go for it. Because when we get comfortable in our comfort zone, oh my God, what are we missing out on? There's beauty outside of a comfort zone. But we get to that point where we just want to just stay where we are, and a lot of times things can be so fucking bad, but we would rather stay in that comfort zone. Long road. You have a long way to go before you find what you want, but the journey helps you grow, and that's where I'm at. That's like the cocoon. I'm in the cocoon, waiting to break free. I'm ready to be seen. But the journey helps. And the last one is spirit secret messages. I hope this is helping, because it's really hitting my heart. This one's really making me think too about a lot of things. About a lot of things. There is not enough faith to manifest your desires. There is not enough faith to manifest your desires. You have to have faith that your desires will come true. You know, I've never questioned a card like I'm questioning this one. You have to have faith. You have to know in your heart that your desires will come true. Yeah, that one's a little bit of BS. I don't agree with that card. I know for a fact, if you have faith, I can't remember where in the Bible it is, but it's one of my favorite verses. And it's basically, as long as you have faith of a mustard seed, anything is possible. And I don't agree with that card. I've never had this happen to me before, where I looked at a card and said, what the fuck? Makes me want. Well, let's see what the next one says. This situation is safe. What situation? Okay. Are these a yes/no deck or some shit? Because I don't understand that this situation is safe. What situation? Yeah, wait. Do not give up. Well, I agree with that. Never give up. We never give up. You can hurt me, and I will get up. I will put on my big girl panties, and I will adjust my fucking crown. You're on the right path. I'm on that path. I know I'm on my path. I know what path I'm on. So, alright, I'm going to end it here. I'm at last deck of cards. I'm not sure about. And that's never happened to me before. Never has that happened to me before. Where I question something. Alright, I might just do part 2. And I'll be back. Love you. Be back in 2 and 2. Bye.